What's going on YouTube? You're watching Fixed by Shaq, and in today's quick video I'm gonna show you how to turn off any iPad model or your iPad model, okay? In my case, I do have an iPad mini in here just to showcase it to you guys, but regardless of the model that you've got, if you do have a different model, do not worry, the process is exactly the same in here, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. In most cases, you may also be in a situation where your iPad may be stuck, you're unable to use it, but you simply want to turn it off in order to turn it back on, right? So do not worry, I'm gonna show you how to turn it off and how to turn it on. Now, the very basic way on how you can turn on, if you do have a much older iPad such as mine with a physical home button, all you need to do is press and hold the power button at the top, okay, here at the top, and then release it once you see the slide to power it off, and then you want to slide to power it off, okay? This is how it goes, this is how easy it is. Now, if you do have a much recent iPad, such as for example, an iPad which doesn't have a physical home button, let's say that I do have this iPhone right here, in order for me to turn it off, all I need to do is press and hold the volume down along with the power button for a couple of seconds, and then release as soon as I see the slide to power off to slide to power off. This is the process in much newer operating systems softwares, okay? So if you have a much newer iPad, this is the process. Now, if shutting down doesn't work, for example, let's say you're trying to press and hold the power button, you're trying to slide and it's not allowing you to use the touch screen, or your iPad is not responding, you can actually go more aggressive and perform a forced restart. In order to perform a forced restart on an old iPad with the physical home button, all you need to do is press and hold the physical home button along with the power button, press and hold both of the buttons continuously and do not let it go. Keep on holding both of the buttons, your phone will essentially restart, or your iPad. Once you see the Apple logo, release both of the buttons combination and let your iPad turn on normally. What this essentially does is it restarts as if it's restarting from a deep sleep. And this restart will enhance a few processes and settings that you've changed recently in order to update everything to keep it working fine. I actually do recommend performing a forced restart every 10 to 15 days just to make sure that your phone is running properly, and this doesn't delete any sort of data. Now, once you're done restarting your iPad, you're gonna simply turn it off normally by pressing and holding the power button at the top, okay, and then sliding to power it off. Now your screen should be working for you to turn it off normally and you're good to go. Now, if you have a much newer iPad model, in order to force restart, you do not need to press the physical home button because it actually doesn't exist, right? So all you need to do is rapidly tap on volume up and then down and then press and hold the power button. Right now, I'm only pressing the power button and nothing else. Okay, this will essentially force restart my iPad, and then once it restarts, let's say it's now on the Apple logo, boom, I'm gonna release the power button and let it turn on. So once it turns on, it will then allow me to turn it off because all the components were actually rebooted, and your iPad should now respond to the touch screen in order to turn it off. So this is how easy you can actually turn off an iPad normally, or even if you have a problem on your iPad, something not working fine, this is how you can do it. Thank you so much for making it till the end of the video, and if you find my content useful, consider subscribing, like the video, and let me know down in the comment section if you do have any question or doubts. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.